Hey everyone, it's Knowledge Panel Name and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about uric acid, a natural waste product found in our blood. Now, you might be thinking, waste product? Why should I care about that? Well, if your body produces too much uric acid or doesn't eliminate it efficiently, it can build up, forming sharp, needle-like crystals in your joints. That, my friends, is what we call gout, and trust me, it's not a pleasant experience. Managing uric acid levels requires a careful diet. In this video, we'll discuss some food items you should avoid to keep your uric acid levels in check. Remember, knowledge is power. By understanding which foods can contribute to high uric acid, you're taking proactive steps towards preventing gout and maintaining your overall health. It's important to note that I'm not telling you to completely eliminate these foods from your diet. Instead, the key is moderation and making informed choices. So let's dive in and explore these foods in a little more detail, shall we? Okay, first up on our list we have organ meats. We're talking about liver, kidney, sweetbreads, foods that our ancestors might have considered delicacies. Now don't get me wrong, these foods can be nutritious, but they're also very high in purines. Purines are natural compounds found in many foods. When your body breaks down purines, it produces uric acid as a byproduct. So, if you're prone to high uric acid levels, it's best to limit your intake of these organ meats. This doesn't mean you can never enjoy your grandma's famous liver and onions recipe again, but perhaps save it for special occasions and keep your portions in check. Remember, it's all about balance. Next up, let's talk about red meat. Beef, lamb, pork, you know the drill. Now, I'm not here to demonize any food group, but it's important to be mindful of our consumption, especially when it comes to red meat. Just like organ meats, red meat is also high in purines, which, as we discussed, can contribute to high uric acid levels. This doesn't mean you need to swear off steak forever. The key here is moderation. Instead of having red meat every day, try incorporating other protein sources into your diet like fish, poultry, beans, or lentils. Your body will thank you for it. Now let's dive into the world of seafood. This one's a bit tricky because while some types of seafood are high in purines, others can be part of a healthy diet even if you're watching your uric acid levels. Seafood like anchovies, shellfish, sardines, and tuna are known to be high in purines. So, if you're prone to gout or have high uric acid levels, it's best to consume these in moderation. On the flip side, there are plenty of other delicious and nutritious fish options that are lower in purines and perfectly fine to enjoy regularly, like salmon, tilapia, cod, and haddock. Let's move on to a hidden culprit, high-fructose corn syrup. You'll find this sweetener lurking in a surprising number of processed foods and beverages, from sodas and fruit juices to breakfast cereals and condiments. The problem with high-fructose corn syrup is that it's metabolized differently in the body compared to regular sugar. It can lead to a rapid increase in uric acid levels, increasing your risk of gout attacks. So, how do you avoid this sweet saboteur? Read those food labels carefully. Be mindful of your sugar intake in general, and opt for whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, alcohol. I know, for some of you this might be a tough one. But when it comes to uric acid, it's important to understand the relationship. Beer in particular has been shown to increase uric acid levels and increase the risk of gout attacks. Distilled liquors like vodka and whiskey can also have a similar effect. Now, you might be wondering about wine. The good news is that moderate wine consumption, especially red wine, might not have the same negative impact on uric acid as beer or liquor. However, it's crucial to remember that moderation is key with any type of alcohol. Finally, let's talk about something you might not expect: yeast and yeast extracts. These ingredients are commonly found in baked goods, beer, and some savory spreads. While yeast is essential for making bread rise and giving beer its characteristic flavor, it's also a source of purines. So if you're watching your uric acid levels, it's a good idea to be mindful of your intake of foods containing yeast and yeast extracts. This doesn't mean you need to give up bread entirely, but perhaps opt for sourdough bread, which uses a different type of fermentation process and might be easier on your uric acid levels. So, there you have it, a closer look at some foods that can impact your uric acid levels. Remember, managing uric acid is all about making informed choices that support your overall health and well-being. In addition to avoiding these foods, it's essential to stay hydrated by drinking plenty of water and incorporating foods rich in vitamin C berries and apples into your diet. These foods can help to naturally lower uric acid levels and support your body's natural detoxification processes. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more health tips. See you in the next video.